I've just bought a new DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and this is going to be a review of the camera. Here it is in all its glory. It is so tiny and so cute. I've just got this for basic vlogging and just documenting of my life really, because that's what I like to do. I don't have a lot of camera knowledge. I'm not an expert at all. So this is just going to be a review of me opening it, see what I think as a beginner, because I just enjoy making videos and I only have 26 subscribers, so if you want to find out about this then keep watching. But if you want to know the details of the camera quality and all the technical stuff, this probably isn't the video for you, but you can watch if you want. I'm going to do a basic unboxing of everything which was in here. I got the creator combo just because it has all the bits and bobs that I felt like I needed, even though it was more expensive. Then I'll just go through the basics of the camera, the modes, the zoom, the mic, and just compare it with my iPhone, which I'm filming on, to see if it is worth buying and if you really do need it. And then I'm going to end with a mini vlog because I thought that'd be fun and I can actually test it out physically and see what it's like. Let's get into the unboxing. So starting off with the box, which I actually really like. I like the design on this, even though it's just white. In the box, it comes with obviously the camera, but also it comes with a lot of little bits. It starts off with this case, kind of looks like a pencil case. I don't know how to describe this, it's a case for it. And it's got lots of like sections in. Obviously there's the camera. It is literally this size, like it is smaller than my hand, which is really good for vlogging and for being discreet. Then you've got the cover for it, basically just slots in like that, just so the screen is protected. You can also put your lens in there, which I've got in there. The wide angle lens, I'll show you that now, which is not that different to the regular lens, but you'll see that in a bit. You've also got a tripod, which is quite useful, and you've got, I think this is like the battery. I don't really know, to be honest. I haven't figured all of this out. This little bit, I don't really know what that's for. Oh no, it's so you can attach the tripod. That makes sense. Then you have this, the charger, which is USB-C, the microphone. The microphone is really cool. I don't know if you can see that, but it just is really nice looking. I think that's pretty much it. This battery pack just slots on to there. Green light shows that it's charging. I haven't really tested out the battery. As you can see, my camera's on 100% and this is on 56%. So that gives it, longer battery life. And it also, if you just want it a bit longer, and you can just clip it. Oh, you press the button to get it off. Then the smaller one, that is also just an extender, I believe. But it's got this little screw hole thing to attach the tripod. So that just goes in there. This also is like the same twisty screw thing for all tripods. Like that would fit on there. Or I've got a big tripod, which my phone is on right now. That could also fit on there. As you can see, it does make it quite, oh, I haven't even got it on. It does make it quite a bit bigger, which sort of makes the whole process a little more obvious. I think that's the main benefit of this camera, is how small it is. So the tripod does make it a bit bigger. It works pretty well. I guess it's useful to have a longer handle. Onto the camera settings and the basics of the camera. To turn it on, you just flip it, or you can just press the button and the little guy comes out. That, I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like a little pet to me, and it's so sweet. The best thing of all is when you turn it off, you just flip that round. It hides away. Wait for it. See, that is so cute. But anyway, this is the gimbal, which is another big feature of the camera. I found that works really well for like running and stuff. I've taken this on a run and it has stayed level the whole time. And obviously with the different modes, I haven't even figured it out yet. I'm just sort of telling you, even though I don't know how to use it myself. but there are 4 different gimbal modes. You've got follow, which is what I've just got it on now, so it just sort of moves where you go. And then you've got tilt locked, where it's level with the horizon, so wherever you move it, it will stay level, which is good for like a pan or whatever, cinematic videos or close-ups. I don't know the terminology, but you get what I'm saying. Then you've got FPV, which I don't actually know what it does. Let's see. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. It says it rotates freely and follows device movement, suitable for creative shots. So there you go. And then you've got FPV, don't even know what that is. Keeps the same direction with the touch screen. So I think that one is sort of how your phone camera would be. Honestly, I don't know. So you can also change like the speed of the gimbal. You can change it from being portrait to landscape, but just focusing on the actual camera itself, the quality, I don't even know how to get to the quality. If you swipe across, you can see all the adjustments and modes and effects and whatever. I just have it on, well, I've got it on normal color at the moment, but you can have it on HLG or D-Log. I've heard a lot about D-Log, but I don't know what it means. But I'll show each clip of the different modes just so you can gather what is what. Because obviously you can do adjustments once you filmed it with the color correction and whatever, but I don't know how to do that yet. So that's a problem for later. The actual quality itself, the resolution. The actual resolution, it's got 1080p, 2.7K and 4K. And then the FPS, 24 to 60 it's got. This is definitely not the right terminology for this because I don't know what it means, but I've got mine in 4K 24. I guess I'll figure it out as I'm going. Flip it to the other side. The max it can do, oh, I've just turned it off. If you flip it to the other side, the max it can do is 3K 24 FPS. But that's good for like TikToks or social media because obviously those are going to be 1080p anyway. Now I'm going to test the zoom. I'm going to test it on here and also on my phone, which is an iPhone 16 Pro. So obviously the camera on that is very good. This is not made for zooming, also not made for photos. Everything else is pretty good as far as I can tell. With the zoom, you can either use this little wheel on the side to zoom in, which I've got it set to. This joystick moves the gimbal, but you can switch that round. The zoom isn't that great, it can only do 2 times zoom. Then we have the mic, which does only come with the creator combo. I've never actually used it before, so this is going to be as much me figuring it out as you are. On the actual camera, a green bar will come up. I'm actually just going to test it out on here. Why am I so zoomed in? Oh. Okay, so I think the mic is on. So this is me testing out the camera in relation to my iPhone. So my iPhone's got no mic on, whereas this is the mic, if it's working. Is it working? And then if I turn it off, this is the Osmo Pocket 3 without the mic. So this is just the normal quality of the audio. So I guess you can see the difference with that. I can't see it right now because I'm not listening to it, but and then the mic has a little clip at the back, so you can like clip it onto your shirt. It's got a little magnet, which is pretty cool, and that can just go on the back. It's a pretty strong magnet, very strong actually. I can't even get it off. Now testing out the difference between my phone and the DJI. Obviously they're both 4K. Phone's got a lot better zoom, but this, I think it's just like the portability of it. Is that a word? Portability? It's portable. So is my phone, I guess. But like this is not obvious. So this is the difference in quality between cameras. So I've got my iPhone 16 Pro and the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm gonna test out some of the features on here. Because obviously it's got like face tracking and whatnot, which is really, really useful. Here's me testing out those. I can do the same thing and it will track me. Another thing is the app that it connects to, where you can actually see the screen on your phone as well and control the camera from your phone. I think I'll sort of go through the benefits of this. So the benefits are definitely that it's small, portable, and it's cute. Like, that is just cute. Obviously it is a lot of money for just this small little thing, but like, it works well. Press this little joystick. If I press that twice, it like levels the camera out. If I press that 3 times, it turns it to face that way. That is a good feature of it. The gimbal is really good. I think the main thing for me is just how not obvious it is. Like, if I was just filming out in public, you wouldn't know what that was unless you're a big fan of cameras. My boyfriend has one and we went to the gym with it, and a man asked us like, well, what is that? Obviously that did kind of draw a bit of attention, but like to most people, they're not gonna ask and they're not really gonna care. But I don't want people to know that I'm filming myself because I'm embarrassed. So yeah, we took it to the gym and he's got this like case which has a magnet on, so you can just attach it to anything metal, which is really ideal, and I'm gonna get one. It's just really ideal to have that as well as the tripod. But yeah, in terms of its size, it is great. Not like me when I'm holding my iPhone like this in public, which is really embarrassing because everyone can see the screen. Finally, onto the negatives of it. I don't really know because I haven't played around with it enough to know. One of the negatives is the zoom, because that's not great, but it's not really like I'll need that. The tripod obviously does make it bigger. Like, that's quite big, and it looks like some sort of weapon or something. Like, I guess the price is a big one, just because also you don't want to break this, and yet it comes with this case. Essentially that's not gonna do that much, especially like when I was running. I was terrified I was gonna drop this and it would smash. I even had a dream about it that I broke it on the first day I got it. It is a lot of money for this tiny little thing, but if you are looking to get into videoing and documenting, then this is a good camera. Not that I've tried any others, just my phone, so I guess I can't really say. I think I've covered everything. Actually, I haven't. I'd advise going to watch a more in-depth video if you are thinking of buying this camera. So now onto the mini vlog, which is literally just gonna be as if I was vlogging normally, just to test out the camera. I will see you next time, probably not with another review because this isn't my thing. And also I don't have any money left to buy anything else. So yes, mini vlog. It is currently 12:35 and I've just been filming the video, and now it's time for the mini vlog. So here's me testing out the new camera. I'm currently on the follow mode, I think, and it's also tracking my face. So I'm about to make some lunch. I think I'm going to have eggs and sausages because there are some leftover sausages from last night. So I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna test out the camera angles and do a little, you know, cinematic montage. So let's go. do some plant potting. Why is there an ice cream van? Do you hear that? Anyway, I've got these plants here. Oh, these plants. This thing. I'm not sure where I'll put this, whether it will go in my room or in here. It's actually the next day and I'm making sourdough. I've got one loaf on the go, which is just about to come out, and then I'm putting another one in, and it is currently 8:30 in the morning. So the breads are finished. They look a bit different, but that's okay. Here's a close-up of them. This is the first one. It's a little bit squidgy, and this one is like rock solid because it just came out the oven. I'm now gonna do some yoga just because I'm not going to the gym today. So I'm actually gonna end the mini vlog here. It was definitely mini, but I hope you could just see a bit of what this camera does. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be using it for more vlogs, so keep watching on my channel if you want to see that. And that's about it. I hope I've persuaded you to buy this camera, or not, because it's expensive, but I'd say it's worth it. So yeah, goodbye.